G'day cocktail lovers, it's time for another one of my favourites from the past that's going in the book. The book that will store my favourite recipes. This one is called the Old Roma. This one was in my top 10 cocktails from 2024, and the recipe was invented by a guy who has an Instagram channel called The Weekend Mixologist. And when I see people discussing it online, they're regularly talking about it being an old-fashioned variation. When I look at it, it's like not an old-fashioned, it's a variation on a black Manhattan. Because an old-fashioned is spirit, sugar, bitters, and a black Manhattan is whiskey and amaro and bitters, which is what's in here, along with an additional liqueur, which makes it a unique recipe. It seems obvious to me this is not an old-fashioned, but even though picking fights on the internet is truly rewarding, spiritually uplifting, of benefit to all humanity, I'm just gonna let it go. You know what? I have reached enlightenment. This recipe is pretty close to a black Manhattan, although it's sweeter because it includes creme de cacao. I'm not sure how it got its name, but I think the name Old Roma lends credence to my "this is a Manhattan" theory. Namely, it's the place name. Manhattan, you add some Italian amaro and it becomes Old Roma. The original recipe calls for Lucana Amaro, which I don't have, so I'm going to use a Verna, and there might be some purists out there going, but that means it's not the same cocktail. And technically, yes, and I think if you lined up two side by side, one that had Lucana and one that had a Verna, you could probably taste the difference, but I feel like I'm sticking with the spirit of the recipe, and that's good enough for me. It's a whiskey-based cocktail, and I decided to go with rye whiskey, and when choosing among the ryes I had, I decided to go with my own. When I say my own, I didn't distill it, but I did barrel age it. I got a hold of a couple different rye new make spirits, and I blended them, and I aged them in the barrel for about 4 months. Because the barrels, they're about 1 litre, they're much smaller than the barrels used in commercial distilleries. A significantly greater proportion of the liquid is in contact with the wood of the barrel at all times, so it ages faster. 4 months in this barrel is about 3 years in a big barrel. So I've ended up with a rye that has a nice deep colour and has picked up some nice flavours from the wines and cocktails that had previously been in that barrel. As I said, I'm using the Verna Amaro, but I recommend going with what you have, your favourite Amaro. Then we have the interesting modifier in this recipe, creme de cacao. I'm using white because I prefer it, but you could use brown creme de cacao as well. And to round things out, we have a couple of dashes of black walnut bitters going in. A word of warning about black walnut bitters. I like it, it's a great taste, but a little goes a long way in my opinion. So if you get some for the first time you're trying it out, I recommend be conservative. Like start with a dash, even a light dash, and if you like it, maybe add it incrementally till it gets to where you want. If you go mad with a couple of dashes straight up, there's a strong chance it will overpower your cocktail. Well, that's the background and the ingredients. Now it's time to show you how to make it, and we make it like this. In a mixing glass, add 60 ml or 2 ounces of the whiskey of your choice, then 3/4 of an ounce, around 22.5 ml of the amaro of your choice, then half an ounce or 15 ml of creme de cacao, and to really enhance the flavours, we're going 2 dashes of walnut bitters. Add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. Then we strain that into a rocks glass, preferably over a big chunk of sexy clear ice, and I'm using my favourite garnishes, a twist of orange peel, and some maraschino cherries on a skewer. Presentation wise, I see why people think, oh, this is an old-fashioned variation. And I don't want to harp on a point, and I don't want to suggest that I'm right and everyone else is wrong, but far more important than what template this is following is what does it taste like. Let's give it a taste test. It tastes great. You've got that light amaro bitterness in there, and the chocolate complements that really well. This is actually a really smooth drink for a drink with a lot of whiskey in it, and my home aged rye is actually fairly high proof. This is not blasting. The mellowness of the amaro and the creme de cacao are really coming to the fore, which is very nice. This is a smooth drink. It's reminiscent of both a Manhattan and an old-fashioned in taste. It's one I thoroughly recommend you try, and there's a reason it's going in the book, because it's really tasty and I'm going to enjoy having the rest of it. Hope you're taking care. Hope to see you again soon. Until I do, I will say cheers.